No, no, no. It wasn't even a boss of the game. You literally did like a not even a side story. It's just something you do when you're bored. Can't believe we spent like 2 fucking hours going through this entire thing just for you to realize you didn't activate the mission. Hell, no, yo ass tweaking. Look, and now this shit's gonna open. Yeah, I mean, I told you if it was a mission or if we needed to do it, and you said, "Yeah, we need to go. We need to go down and find it." I was like, "Go down and find it." I mean, I guess. Yeah, yeah. That like pretty much every single mission. No. If you got to do exploring, it'll say explore. Yeah. I know RJ's ass would have hopped off immediately. It's like, Benny, are you fucking serious? At least we got to look at some. Look at your fucking mic cuts out whenever you scream. It like turns high pitch. Oh yeah, these every single one of these worms, if you don't kill them in the Destiny universe, they turn into like 800-meter long, like giant worm. Yeah, they're fucking massive. Yeah, there's a stripe where you fight one, but it's like a worm god. Oh yeah, we're inside. That's the ship that we saw earlier. Remember? Yeah, the moon's fucking massive. The hive been digging for a while. I should have been broadcasting this whole fucking time, bro. I didn't even think about it. We had so many funny ass moments. It'd be alright. It'd be alright. Yeah, no, you're straight. You're straight. Nice. Town. I was looking for Madsen on this bitch. Yeah, it does. It does. I guess so. It's kind of dramatic as hell. Wait for that shit to spawn in and shit. You got these goddamn creeper thralls. Yeah. They're scary when you don't see them. There's like three of them next to you. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, Just pull out your sword, dude. That shit melts. No, use your heavy attack. You have a regular swing, and then you have this one. So try to do an uppercut. Can you do an uppercut? Do you know what button? Yeah, that one. That one melts the guys with yellow health. No, that's just how it is. Wow, it only took us 2 minutes. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. Run. This motherfucker just said run. You look behind me. There is shit behind us. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, you died right now. Oh my god, them hoes are spamming. I guess. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. The Shrieker, are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Oh, I got this. Oh shit. Yeah, I try to get him tonight. Alright, now I know I need to snipe those motherfuckers as soon as we come in. Yeah. Let me kill these thralls that spawning behind us. Come here, bitch. I know you're there. I like how it says run, but there's only like 4 fucking thralls behind us. Honestly, I'm watching you getting fucked up right now. Fuck me, fuck me. That shit did not throw my knife. Yeah, it didn't throw my knife. It like fucking knifed them, and there was like 6 of them. It'd be too easy, bro. Yo ass tweaking. What the hell is that? Oh. Alright. Okay, alright. Fuck, watch out. Yeah, a bunch of those fucking creepers showed up. Oh, shit. I like how we were here too. Damn, your Grammaton land shit is popping off. Oh my god, I jumped off the map. Okay. Yeah. Shoot. Mine's super like tweaked out. It won't regenerate like at all. Maybe that's just a mission thing. Oh, there it goes. Now it's generating.
The immense darkness of the pyramid threatens the moon, but we must not waste time. With the cryptoglyph in hand, we stand a chance against the pyramid. Bring it here and let us make use of it.
This bitch is fucking weird. The what? Yeah. I think it's weird that, like, she just knew how to defeat the pyramid. Like, she just never mentioned anything when they showed up. She was like, oh, yeah, I know exactly how to take care of these guys. Go 300 miles deep into the moon, find this specific rock. So, damn, bro, you can do that shit before. The fuck did all your friends die for? Yeah, don't forget to activate it. Fuck! Yeah, I wasn't able to make it across. I didn't think I could actually get you. You were standing up there. Like, bitch. Damn. Like, Cora, that's your queen right there. What is like Cora doing down here? That bitch tweaking, bro. Why she sound like that? No, it's a good scene. hmm Uh, like so far?
How long has it sat in silence, watching us? Much too long.
Oh, dude, I have no idea. See, bro, this bitch is weird.
I can't help
The fuck
feeling
is she doing?
responsible for this heresy. If I hadn't sent you
She's
here
like
to
the weird
save
stinky
them,
bitch in the classroom.
but my fate is my own responsibility. And we both know you didn't come here to apologize. I came to tell you, you were right. It seems those responsible for our collapse are coming back. Run! All insufferable! Save your torment for
Dude,
Caesar
imagine like we
himself.
can't see them.
Eris, the Vanguard is at your disposal.
Cringy ass bitch.
Excuse us, Ikora. We have work to do.
But yeah, I don't know if you knew either. Our guardian doesn't speak until like the final shape. The guardian, us. Yeah, throughout every single cutscene, we're just like, mm-hmm. We just nod. Pretty much. We're like that fucking guy. Yeah, pretty much same thing here. When Kay dies again, he's like, this motherfucker has taken down this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. Then he's like, he's gonna destroy you and make you into a weapon just for fun. And I'm just like, damn, he right as fuck. We do make weapons out of every boss. That's crazy. Imagine being like some fucking witch queen, and then you see this, yeah, and then you see his record, and you're like, God, dude, what the fuck? He killed your dad, he killed your brother. Like, dude, what? Yeah, like we destroyed the Eater of Worlds. Like, what the fuck? Like, we stopped that, us, just because we wanted to. Like, we beat him after he took our light away. We had no powers for a while. Yeah, we still cooked him. We still cooked him.
There is no time for rest.
Yeah,
To survive this, there is a long quest. Go and lay your darkness to rest.
I'm down. Hmm. Hmm. Really? Dude, it's fucking wild. All you gotta do is touch a. I guess it's also the same with Destiny. Like, technically, we solved every single puzzle first try. Like, there was runes that they were like, okay, there's no way he knows this shit. And we were just like, yeah, I know what this means. Yeah, no, I'm set. Yeah, I'm good. Oh my god, I fucking hate it, dude. This is. I hate it so much. No, this game fucking sucks. Everyone hates it. I have to. Yeah. I fuck it, dude. It sucks so bad. But I've unlocked for the title. How people can get titles. I finished everything. I just need to win. I think it's 15 more times. I'm 84 out of 100, so yeah, about 15 more times, and I can get the Iron Lord title under my name. Yeah. I mean, you might be close to getting it too, depending on how much you play. Yeah, I already got it once, but by the time I finish the Jolder's victory, I should already reset again. Which one was that one? Oh, I have no idea. I have 32. I have 84 wins out of 100. I hate that it's just wins that count. That shit's so ass. Yeah, well, I think it's across all seasons or something. I don't know. Maybe just this season. I have no idea. I really have no clue what I'm talking about. This ship is cool. I just wish the circle part like spawned. I don't. I figured it would. I mean, I don't know why it'd just be a circle. I do like the neon in the back though. That shit looks dope. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I have a fuck ton, so I can change it to whatever I want. Just yeah. Just letting you know. Yeah. It looks a little funky in my opinion. It's definitely cool, but not my style. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is that doing? I guess it's Destiny lore though. Who knows? Dude, this game mode, man. It would maybe be like fun if it was like kill confirmed, but it's not. You have to deposit the motes. It's like capture the flag with every single person that you kill. Yeah, I fucking hate that shit too. It changes every time, like every minute or so. It'll change positions. Alright, deposited 5. The thing I hate about this too is that like you either fucking run through the other team or you get ran through. There's no in between. It's like Jace hates this game mode. I hate this game mode. Justin hates this game mode. I've yet to meet a person that likes this game mode. I think it's safe to say that's fucking everyone. Don't worry, I'm right here. What the hell? Do you have a lot of moats or something? I keep getting fucked. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, dude. You ever reconsidered moving back down here? We could work out. Really? I could have swear you said that like they decided to stay or some shit. Mm. Maybe he had the same shit that I do whenever I'm like, okay, I'm fucking done, and then it's like, nah. Then you actually start thinking about it. Dude, there'd be times where I'm like, I don't even care. I could be getting paid $10 a week. I just need to get out of here. And then I kind of come back and I'm like, hold up. Really? I'm the opposite. Oh, he's moving to Dallas? Nope. Sounds like you need to move to Dallas. Really? I mean, if it was just like you, I would understand why you wouldn't want to move. Like if it was just you on your own, kind of like I am right now. But because it would be both of us, and like I think we'd both be down to kind of like build a car and like help each other out and shit, and like really build something. I think it would be insanely good because like I'd be down to like fund your Subaru, whatever the fuck you want. Like I'm chill. I got no issues with that at all. You could have that, and then um, I was thinking about getting a C5, like a C5 vet, because they're like 15 grand. They're like 12, 15 grand, and it helped me start my credit. And on top of that, I mean, it's a V8 rear-wheel drive manual car. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Well, let me know. Um, yeah, it's just let me know because if you're able to decide or whatever, or give me like a window of time when you like are moving down here or something, I could wait and we can get an apartment. That way it'll be cheaper. Because if I get like a single bedroom, and let's say I'm paying like 1,100, like a two bedroom, there's two bedrooms over here for like 1,300, and then it wouldn't be like half and half, like because me and Kelly are together, it'd be split three ways. That would be cheaper on you too. Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking, dude, I was like, okay, if we split it, if we split like a $1,300 payment three ways, that's like, I don't know how much that is, like 350 or some shit, 375, somewhere around 400 a piece, I think. Yeah, like 425, and that's like between three of us. And on top of that, me and you, we wouldn't like put our money together, but like I really want a Subaru. Okay, here's 2 grand on top of the 3 grand you have. Then you get that. I think so. Pretty sure we did ass. I'm pretty sure we did like really ass. Yeah, that's really what I mainly think about whenever I like talk to my mom about you down here. I'm like, dude, if you would do it, like we could have everything we want. And then, like on top of that, like we could get most shit we want within a year or two if we save up and like help each other out. But then if you really think about it, 3, 4 years after when we both have our licenses and we're both making like $27 an hour, dude, me and you would both be making like around 1,500 bucks a week. So I think about the shit we could get with that money. Like, dude, that's insane. And then like, I mean, that's it's kind of a long stretch, but like, say we both end up staying in there and making the money my dad makes. He makes like around 120, 130 a year. Imagine, imagine the shit we could do with that if we put our money together. You could have like 4 Subarus, and I can have like whatever the fuck I want. I don't know what the fuck I want, but like an S15, they became legal in the U.S. They're selling for like around 23 to like 40 grand for a nice one. Huh? A Coke? Yeah. But like, you know, and then you could get your 22B, which those are also around 20 grand. And I'd be in an S15, you'd be in a 22B, and they'd probably be like, we'd have to like finance them, but like we wouldn't, we wouldn't even like think about the payments, and we'd be in our dream cars and shit. You know, like, that'd be dope as fuck. Yeah, it'd be dope. I tried to get Jay. Well, I think I've already told you. I tried to get Jace over here, but he didn't want to. And now he's looking for a job, but I'm like, I don't think I want to recommend you. You don't have the best record of keeping a job. Hmm. Yeah, he told me I skipped out on him, but he said yes. Knuckles like, dude, no, you didn't. So you said no, and then started working at Bucky's and quit after a month. I think it's so wild. Like, I still think it's crazy that they were like kind of capping on me for working hard. I was like, dude, that's kind of insane that both of y'all came to that conclusion. And we've been best friends for like 12 years. I was like, how is it possible that you could even look at me and tell me what I'm doing with my life is kind of a waste of time? And to stop on top of that. It's like, dude, what? I get it if you're like, you work too hard, you should chill out a little bit. But not like, dude, you're killing yourself. Quit. Like now. This shit is not worth it. What are you doing? Like, dude, what? I was like, all right. Says the guy who can't keep a job for 2 weeks. Justin, I can't say shit on Justin. He works hard, but he just be hating. He's like, I would never live in Dallas. Dallas is the worst place to live. And I'm like, it's not that bad. I was like, dude, what do y'all do? Like, this is. I'm making moves. What are you talking about? I'm working harder than most people in our fucking age. I'm working harder than both of y'all combined. Shit's wild. It would be a really good thing. And then, like, the younger you are when you do it, the better. Because, I mean, once you get that license, like, you're pretty much set for the rest of your life. Even if you quit plumbing for a few years, you're always going to be licensed. So you'll always have a $27 an hour job to fall back on, you know, $25 an hour. But that'll always be there. That's my main thing. Is like, okay, even if I don't like this or if I don't stick to it, I'm at least get my license for it. Like that's the least I could do. Because I mean, I don't know what the fuck I want to do in my life. Might as well. Yeah, it's like at least I know if everything goes to shit, I can pick that fucking license up and get a good paying job. And even if I hate it, I'll have a nice house and whatever car I want.
You are in control. Show them what that means. 5 minutes
hmm That's. I think that's. I think that can be pretty good money too. I'm pretty sure it's good money. I just don't know exactly how that shit works. I'm being real with you. Jace did it for a little bit. He said he liked it. Obviously not enough because he fucking quit. But
return to the fight.
hmm
Let the wolves hunt.
really, because I heard HVAC is really good, but you have to get into like 120-degree attics with like um that fiberglass padding everywhere, and it's like I'm good on that.
Almost over.
I could do that 10 hours a day.
3 minutes left.
Yeah, I like plumbing because you work hard some days, but then like right now, like the past 3 days, we pretty much haven't done shit. I've been driving around a truck all day. Like that's it, truck and trailer. So I've just been sitting on my ass on the AC all day. So it's nice. Like you'll work hard. We'll say 2 days, and then the other 2 days you just kind of chill a little bit for the most part. It's nice. I think the reason I hated it so much at first was because my dad was tweaking. Right now it's pretty chill. It's just sometimes I get in the I miss my family in Madisonville mood, and then I start dogging on it. Then I come back, work a day, and I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. I'm tweaking. I say do it. I say do it. Well, I think you already know that. Yeah. But I also understand the friend thing. Hmm? Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you were to move down here, we would get an apartment. Like that was like the main thing was that like if you decide to, tell me. That way we could get the apartment and you don't like have to deal with any of that. And on top of that, like if you work with us, it'd be good because my dad doesn't trip about letting you learn how to use like the machines and shit, whereas other ones won't let you touch it. But if you didn't want to work in our group, you don't have to. There's like 15 other groups, and all you got to do is ask, "Hey, can I be put in a different group?" They'll just put you in another group, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, really? The fuck? It's wild. Hmm. The old like I was talking to my mom the other day about like our jobs, and I was like, dude, I envy Betty sometimes because like the way you talk about it, it seems like not stressful, really. Like it's not stressful. You live with your buddies, so like you get to go home and just like have a fucking blast. And I was like, dude, sometimes I wish I did the same fucking thing. Like I'll be like, I wish I would have just worked at Buggies and chilled. But I was also talking to her about like I don't know if I could though. Like I don't know if I'd be mad at myself like I was at Henson. What do you mean? Like oh down in Bryan? I mean down there. I mean I'm sure there's plumbing. I just don't know if it's the same as the one down here. Because over here it's like warehouses and shit for like Amazon, Target, like yeah. I mean they're not like for them. Like we're not going to get hired by them, but like that's who eventually ends up renting the spots. But down there, I don't know. I mean, there's obviously going to be commercial plumbing, but it'll more likely be like hotels and like movie theaters, not warehouses. So, and I don't know if there's going to be any like new movie theaters and shit like that. So it'll probably be like working with like used pipes and fixing them rather than like over here where we just put new shit down. Yeah, Yeah, I don't either. Cause I saw a few commercial listings up there because we've looked before, but it was like I don't know. And then like if it's interior shit, like sinks and shit, I don't know. I don't really know any of that stuff because I'm always outside. I'm excavating, like all that shit. Which over there it'd be like, okay, put a sink in, and I'm like, I can dig you a fucking 8 foot trench, but not put a sink in. The thing over there is that I think that. Hmm. Yeah, you could. Mm, I was thinking about the opposite way because my thing was like, I'll go down here, get my license down here, then move over there. Because over there, there's not much money for like lower people. But if you're licensed, no matter what, if you're licensed, you should be getting good pay no matter where you go because you're licensed. That's why I was like, I'll come down here, that way I can make decent money starting off. I don't have to worry about like $11 an hour,
Bro, what's up with this dude?
but I'll get like decent money down here, get my license, and then move to a smaller place. And instead of like 27, they're gonna give me like 23, which is still good. And everything's cheaper down there. And I was like, that was kind of my plan if I was to go back, which I want to obviously, but I mean, who knows? So I feel like no matter what, if you were trying to go to the trades and get a certificate or license, it'd be best to come down here and then go back. But at the same time, I don't know because I think there's like the wherever Jace was, he was making kind of what I'm making, but like less, a little bit less. His contract thing was like 850 a week, but $850 a week. But the thing with that is that like over here, I make that, I get to chill at home. He had to travel, like he would have to go like a town over and stay in a hotel for like 2 days and just work. So like you can make the same pay, but not as easy. At least to start off. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. So the reason I want to move back is just because like Sarah and my mom and my grandpa. Yeah, but I know you're not as close to them, so I don't know if like I don't know if you'd want to move back to be close to them. Like to my mom, Rebel, and like them. Cause I don't think you're like as like wanting to be there. I guess like as like I would be. Yeah, yeah, me too. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of my thing. But I mean, I visit every 2 weeks, so I get to spend a good amount of time with them. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you can't make a wrong one. That's a good thing. The only thing is like, I think the major thing is like, do you want to spend more time with your friends and then like maybe miss out on like I don't know how many years or how much time of working on that certificate and then having to do that time later and getting it like later in life, or if you're okay with like, okay, I spent enough time with them, time to get the shit done or whatever. Because I mean, to be fair, it's never too late. My dad started when he was like I don't know, 25 or some shit, probably around the same age, maybe older, maybe younger, and then like I think like 12 years. He's 40. He's 49. I thought my mom was like 39. How old is my mom?
38, no, 39.
She's 39, so I guess 10 years. Yeah, dude, that's insane. He was hella Mexicoing.
No, your mom's 40.
She's 40?
Because she's 1 year older than my mom. My mom's
Damn!
39.
That's wild.
I was like, I remember her being 39 saying she was almost 40. And
Hmm.
I was like, oh, my mom just turned 39 and I know she's older than my mom by a year.
I always thought she was 36. I thought my mom was 36 for like my entire life.
She's 40. It's okay. I thought Honey was 68 for my entire life.
How old is she? 73?
But like for years, no, I was saying she was like 62 or something.
Hmm.
For years, I was saying she was 62, and then like she's 73, and I was like she's 70. I thought she was 62. For like years, I was saying she was
See,
62.
my dad, when we were younger, I guess joked around that my grandma was like 102. And for my entire life, I've been telling all my friends, yeah, I have a grandma that's like 105 right now.
Yeah, you when we met, you said that your grandma was
Yeah.
102, and I was like,
Yeah, and then it turns out she's like 92.
yeah,
Which is still old as fuck, but like,
like not
yeah.
102. Because
She
you told me
definitely,
she was 102, and I was like, there's
yeah.
no
I
fucking
started doing some math when I was in high school, and I was like, there's no way she's like 120 right now. You gotta be Kevin.
way. Yeah, your mom's 40.
But yeah, to be fair, you can never start too late. So I wouldn't blame you for wanting to like stay with your friends. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it does. There's like a few young people, but like I haven't really worked with any of them. I worked with like two of them. One of them's like 26. He's still like way older. There's like two people that I know that are my age. One of them is 2 or 3 years older than me, so he's like 24, and the other one is 18 or no 19. He's 19, but he doesn't really give a fuck about the job. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm here. I don't give a fuck if they fire me. And I'm like, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, like I got unlucky because I had like a best friend group, and we were like best friends. And then the only one that I kind of matched really good with ended up trying to fuck Jace's mom, so I had to cut him off.
And was an asshole to
And
me.
then
And
Jace
was a jerk to me.
is
Alex,
like, I hear you, I hear
you cut
you,
him off way before that stuff. Just saying.
but Jace is like lazy as hell and has no motivation to do anything. Justin, we have kind of the same morals, but I don't think we have the same like ideas. Like, he thinks me moving down here to work is stupid as hell, but I think it's a really good idea. Like, but I think he thinks differently because he grew up like by himself pretty much. So I can understand why he would think like, no, like, you need to do it yourself, like, separate. I get that. Like, I want to do that too. It's just I'm taking advantage. But he's also admitted like he would do that too if he got a chance. But yeah, I never met really anyone with the same morals except for one fucking person in the car group. Uh, he's like 28. Yeah, and like, but he's so fucking cool, dude. Uh, obviously I moved away though, so like it's not like he's around. I visit him like as much as I can when I go down there. But yeah, dude. Or like Esteban. I thought he had insanely good morals. I was like, holy shit, hell yeah. And he does. He has good morals. He works out. He's a hard worker. Downside, he tried to get with Kelly when we broke up. So
I forgot about that.
yeah, so like, dude.
No, we weren't broken up yet either. I mean, we were still together when he.
Really?
No, we had broken up, and he had like given me a ride one time throughout that whole time we were broken up, and then we got back together, and
Hmm.
then like a few weeks after we had gotten back together, he was like sliding up on my story with hard eyes and stuff,
Oh
and I
yeah.
texted him, me and Alex are back together.
And then
He said, "Oh, my bad," and then I
yeah.
removed him.
And then I had another friend that is like a Mormon, and he was extremely cool, whatever. And then he got really into the Mormon stuff, which isn't a problem. But like, I think I told you, every
He's like a priest
conversation
now or
ends
whatever.
up being like,
Yeah, he's like
Alex, I know you don't care for Christianity or God, but and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. And then
he just went to the
Seth
Navy.
is awesome. We're like best friends, but he has like anger issues, and he went to the military. So like, you know, it's like I've never like I always thought I had people with the same morals around me until I found out like I don't. So it's like I had an amazing childhood, only to find out like half of it was kind of not what I thought it was. Obviously, I still cherish some memories and stuff, but like you know, it didn't. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? What did he say?
He said that he doesn't fuck with that going after exes stuff.
And he said something about a friend thing.
He said that like if one of his friends likes somebody, then like that girl's off the radar for like the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Yeah. Just went down the wrong path. Went down the wrong path or something. Hmm.
That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. That's wild. That's wild, wild. Comfortable. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That's fucking dope. Yeah, I've yet to meet somebody that I really clicked with since like the car group. But then I think about it and I'm like, okay, I can't really be too mad about that because I stay in my room all day. And obviously at work, I work with a bunch of 60-year-olds. And I get along with them, or I get along with them and stuff. Like, they're cool. But it's not like, you know, anything R8. Like, I could not have this exact conversation with any of them. If I even mention like a plan with my life, they're like, they're dissected. Oh, I want to work here and then eventually move back. Well, maybe you're better off staying because work down there might not exist and you're not going to make money and your wife and kids. Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god. It's not that serious. I didn't I didn't get an 18-year-old pregnant like you did. Dude, that's fucking
An 18
insane.
year old?
That is, yeah, that is fucking insane. I always thought he was like 22, which, like, I think that's what our mom told us. She always told us he was like 20 or 22. And I was like, mm, I guess maybe back then. But like 26 and 16? Bro, what the fuck?
No, they met when she was 15.
Huh?
They met when she was 15.
Yeah?
15. So 15 and 25.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They met.
that's.
Wait, didn't she say she met him when she was like 11, 12, and then like he came back and she was 15?
What the
She got
fuck?
what?
I'd have never heard none of this.
No, like not they weren't messing around or nothing. They just when she first met him, and
It's
then
wild.
and then he like I guess he came back around or whatever, and then she was like 15, almost 16, and then that's when they started dating.
No, it's wild. I'd never let that shit slide.
And I said, your dad didn't care,
Um, Supposedly they met when she was like 11,
but there
and
was not. It wasn't like they were
but it
friends.
wasn't weird. And then they met a no, our parents. Yeah, and they re-met again when they were 15, and that's whenever they started dating. I never heard that.
Yeah, me and her, y'all's mom talked about that.
That's yeah, that's extremely weird.
But she said it's because like she knew of him, but it
Yeah,
wasn't
I
like they
know.
ever like spoke or anything. And then when she was 15, like they spoke. And then
Yeah, Yeah, it's all just like,
Yeah, she got pregnant and they ran away.
yeah,
It's so funny.
it's all just like
Why did she run away?
really, really odd, really, really, really weird. Cause it's like, dude, I would never trust a 25-year-old man with my with my 15-year-old.
Yeah, I asked her mom. I said, "Your dad didn't care." She said, no, I think it's because they were all family friends, so like she knew him. I mean, he knew him.
She said she asked my mom if our grandparents didn't care, and she said that they didn't because they were like family friends. Yeah, that's so weird. Still, because you have to think he probably looked damn near. Well, I wouldn't say identical to how he looks now, but how he looked when we were kids. He probably looked like damn near identical to that, and but she did not. She
Yeah,
did not look like she did not look like she did when we were kids.
yeah,
She I mean, dude, she could have been a late bloomer and like not even hit puberty yet. She was a big. That's
I mean, at least
insane.
my mom was legal when they met.
Yeah, no, dude, that's something. Hmm. Yeah, it's like you remember when you were a child. You remember like maybe you know being in contact with some weird people and being uncomfortable. So how could you turn around and like damn near prey on a fucking kid? Because I mean that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, like dude, I remember being in school and I think I went to a quince one time and I saw like one of my classmates. I think she was yeah, we're like 15 and she was like a 21-year-old. And I was like, bro, what? I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you do know this is a grown ass man, just probably using you for what weird grown people use people for. It's like, how does that not like click in your head that like, yeah, maybe just maybe I shouldn't be talking to this grown ass man with like a blacked out truck. Yeah, yeah, that I don't. But you kidding?
Thank you.
I don't. I don't fucking get that shit either.
What? You don't fuck with what shit either.
Yeah, that's so strange. He said that he doesn't understand why young ass people want to be grown so bad. So there's two chicks like around 18, 19 at his job that are dating like 30-year-olds.
What the hell?
Yeah,
That's my mom and my dad's age.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't get that shit either. Like, even maturity wise, like, how do you? I don't know. I feel like I don't even know how they would fucking click.
I know that's like
Or
two
like
different
once,
stages of life.
or like once you start dating, like how you wouldn't be like, okay, I'm making $12 an hour. I want to go to clubs, and he is
Trying to
fucking
settle down.
like wants a family and a ranch. But we're a perfect match. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't fucking doubt it. I had a coworker that had four fucking kids with his wife, and while he was working there, one day he just decided he wasn't happy anymore. Divorced her and got back with his ex in the same week, and his ex had also had four kids while he was gone. So he decided to leave his wife of four children in a home with a brand new 22 truck to get with his ex that had another four kids. And to, like, dude, like, I don't understand that.
Yeah, bro got 8 kids now.
He had 8 kids. And he talked to me and he was like, you know what, like, I really love it. Like, it's awesome. And I'm like, dude,
Do you, bro?
what? There's no way you like your life. You wake up and drink 3 monster coffees, like to start off the day, and then drink like another 5 throughout the day. And that's just like your first 8 hours of the day.
Not to mention you have to pay for 8 different
And
kids.
then, yeah, and then you go home to 8 kids
A lot of people can't even handle like 2.
and pay for them. And then deal with your brand new divorce.
And like your baby mama stuff.
It's just,
Imagine having to watch
why?
your kids on top of watching those kids. You have 8 kids in the house.
Yeah.
You cannot keep track of 8 people. Like
Yeah.
that is bound to be like.
And then I guess he decided that he didn't like living here anymore, so he took that ex and the 8 kids to Florida and quit the job. Like 2 weeks after he divorced his wife. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because he had like just started. He was only there for like 3 weeks. I don't know, bro. I don't get it. Poor fucking children, dude. One of them was like 16. Well, that was just his ex's kid. One of them was like 16. There's like 2 that are like around 8, and like another 3 that are like 5. So some shit around that. But it's like, dude, them kids like, you just fucked up their entire like thing. Like they lost their mom. Now they're out of the state. They lost their friends. They live with 4 other kids that are the same age. So now they're probably awkward as hell. They probably have to share a room. You know, and it's like, dude, like you just fucked up their whole thing. What the hell is that?
Look at it.
What is that?
What, is
I don't know what that is.
what does it look like? What animal?
Blood?
What animal?
I don't fucking know. Jello?
What animal?
It looks like Jello. That shit looks like an enchilada.
Thank you, damn. I'm saying animal, and you're naming the most
Well,
non-animal things.
that shit looks like
Jello,
Jello.
blood. Neither one of those is animal. Neither one of those is an animal. I said, what animal does it look
I
like?
heard you.
Why would you leave blood in Jello?
Because it looks like blood and Jello.
But that's not an animal. I said, what animal is it?
Anyways,
Dumbass.
that shit is wild.
It's poisonous like slime.
On the other hand, you could move down here. Said on the other hand, you could move down here. I said on the other hand, you can move down here. No rush. Just let me know as soon as possible. Nah, I still got a lot. I'm not gonna get no fire for a little bit, but definitely let me know like if you decide. That way I can wait for you. Because I think getting an apartment together would be dope too. I said I think getting an apartment together would be cool too. Like I wouldn't mind sharing an apartment with you because I know you're clean and I know like who would take care of business or whatever. Own? Uh, own? I don't know because properties are expensive. So I mean, to yeah, I mean a house like a property in Madisonville, the cheapest I found was like $150,000, and that's with like a damn near abandoned house on like a point 0.1 acre lot. Yeah. Well, they bought whatever's still decent. They bought their land for $24,000, 4 acres, and a abandoned house was semi decent. So they got a good fucking deal. Amazing deal, actually. Like I could buy that right now if that was still a thing. And I could have yeah, dude, you can't even buy old cars anymore. That's insane. Back then, like people would offer up like a little 2003 Tacoma, like, get this shit off my hands, 3 grand, 80,000 miles. Bet. Now it's like $9,000. I know what I got. First come, first serve. What? Dude, the fuck are you talking about? Gotta pay 9 grand for something whose speakers don't work. The rubber's like 20 years old, and you want 9 grand. He knows what he's got though. He does know. Shit's crazy. And on top of that, old heads talking shit on us. It's wild. I think, dude, me too. They compared to what they paid, it would be equivalent if me and you made like I want to say it was like I don't remember what it was. I don't want to spit out a fucking stupid ass number. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not even gonna say nothing because I want to say like 250,000, but there's no fucking way. Oh, because I watched a video and I swear I remember it saying that like if compared to us, like in today's money, they would have been making like 250 grand a year or some shit. But I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong. Well, buy a house, buy a house and a new car. Yeah, yeah. Because my dad, when he was doing plumbing with my mom, was making $400 a week, and he had a brand new truck, a house, and three kids. I make like 1,000 a week, and I have a PS5. That's so weird. Like to think that whenever he would have graduated like American high school, she would have been 8. Like, like if I did the same thing he did, like if he was my age when he did that right now, she would have been 10. I would be 20. That is insane. And the weird thing about it, which I never thought about it, is that my mom used to say that everyone wanted him. What the fuck do you mean everyone wanted him? You were 15. Who the fuck wanted him? Why did they want him? Where the fuck was he where they wanted him? How do they know he existed? Telling me this dude went to Quintas in Madisonville and just like talked to all the 15-year-olds. Like, what the fuck? And then also, if you think about it, if she turned 15 that year, that's even worse. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Say, dude, why do you like kids? Yeah, he was. You were the product. That's insane. At least she was of age when they had me. I think. I'm, what, 3 years younger than you? She, yeah, yeah, she was of age. She was of age. So you're the only, like, weird one. That's crazy. She had you when she was 17. Dude, think about that for a second. That means, like, Kelly would have had you last year. She would have had you last
I
year.
thought she had me
And
at
I would
16.
have been 6 years older
I thought.
than I am right now. But you don't know how close I was to swinging on that motherfucker when he was treating me like he was when I first started. I said, you don't know how tempted I was to just start swinging at him. whenever I first started here, and he was like talking to me the way he was. I was like, oh my god, dude! Like fish, like pretty much any age younger than like 16, I would have dreamed of this moment because I would have fucking killed you on the spot. Because dude, I'm telling you, that's all I ever thought about when I was a kid. It's just murdering this fucking guy. And then I kind of, dude, that was like my entire plan. Like dead ass. I was like, I don't care what happens with my life, but I know I need to take care of this one thing. And I was like, if I go to prison, I don't care. Like, this shit's gonna get done. And then I kind of grew up a little bit, and I was like, I guess I just kind of swallowed that shit. I was just like, passes in the past, can't change nothing. On my Play-Doh shit, on my have no enemy shit. Then I moved here, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I do have like one enemy. And then I was like, nah, 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 nah. This is gonna. Mm, that was my thing too. I was like, I'm gonna let you, like, not have any issues, but you're never gonna talk to, like, you're never gonna be close to your son. And that'll hurt you damn good enough. Yeah, I think you told that to me. I think if it happened like right now, I would be like, I would be like 50-50. Because, like, as I stand right now, I don't have any issues with him. But, like, you know, truth be told, like, all that shit is, like, still in there somewhere. And, like, I'll always want to get revenge. I'll always want to, like, you know, and, like, I don't let it get to me too often. But I think if it came down to that, it'd be like, okay, this is my final chance to, like, get a get back, you know? And it's not like I'm ruining his life or anything, but like it will be my like I will in a weird way feel a little bit better that like okay I manned up and I fucking like did what I wanted to do for so long. 'Cause sometimes, bro, like obviously I try to help everyone as much as I can, but at work sometimes I'll see that motherfucker struggling, and I'm just like, you know what, we struggled enough. You got that. I'll be like, you know what, like I'm gonna walk over here and pretend like I didn't see you. Like, so yeah, your back might hurt, but yeah, you'll be fine. It's like little shit, and then I catch myself and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up. And then I get mad at myself because I'm like, no, like he deserves it. But then the other part of me is like, no, like you're better than that. So it's like a struggle between like a grudge that I guess I've gotten really good at just like not really having a grudge in a weird way. And then the other part of me that's like, you know what? You're so much bigger than him. Like, you know, no matter what I do, I will always be a better man than like he ever was. And then it's like, but if I do that, I will just be letting it get to me and like stooping down in a way. It's weird. And I figured you probably felt the same, except I feel like you always leaned more to like the like revenge side, but not because like you're not grown or anything, but because you were more grown when everything happened. So you like understood more and went through more than like probably I did. Hmm. Yeah. 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 Hmm. He fucked it up. Yeah. See, I get that. And then I also think about the fact that like we were different as kids. Like when all that shit happened, I got stuck on like rage mode for like 12 years of my life. I was just mad at fucking everything. So I got to get a little bit of that anger out by beating the fuck out of Natalie and Archie. Yeah, well, that one actually, I was that was the one time I wasn't mad, and yeah, so I think that's also why like we probably differ now as like adults. Is that okay? I was angry for like 12 years, and I had to like learn to be calm, and taught myself how to be calm, and like you know, hmm. Yeah. See, like I get that. We were like opposites. You were like chill as a kid, and you kind of held everything in, and now you're just kind of like, okay, I'm fucking done. Like whatever. I'm not hiding this shit no more. But I was always pissed off, and like I literally I still remember the day I woke up and just decided like I was gonna be a good person. It was so weird, so fucking weird. Yeah, like I woke up in the bunk beds and like this is after beating Arjun Athlete every single day, right? Woke up in the old house on the bunk beds, and like I don't know if like my fucking pineal gland opened up or what, but I just like finally for once like had a conversation with myself. Like for the first time ever, I was like, I'm kind of a horrible fucking person and like a horrible brother, and I was like, dude, I'm never gonna hit them ever again. And I never did. Like I would still get mad at them, but I never fucking like touched them ever. It was weird, and like I think I kind of got stuck on that because it was like okay, like because I from then on, like it was kind of like a load, I guess. Because, like, I mean, I was a horrible fucking. I mean, granted, I was a kid and I was going through stuff. But, like, at the end of the day, like, to me at least, there's no excuse. Like, I was a horrible fucking human being to them. And, like, they were also going through shit. And to have your older brother just beat on you, like, that's no, to me, that's like inexcusable. Even if I was like, didn't know how to handle my emotions or whatever as a child, like, no, that's not cool. So I feel like that's always been like a burden on me, which is probably why I fucking spend so much money on them or just, whatever, shit like that. But you're kind of opposite, which is so weird. And then it's even weirder that, like, we were such opposites, and now we think identically the same in terms of, like, maybe not identically the same, but, like, we are kind of the same in the sense that, like, we, like, actually understand each other. Like, I understand completely what you're saying and you what I'm saying, even though we, like, actually feel differently. Yeah, it is pretty insane.
Need something?
Hmm. Uh, I think I get it. I don't think so. Like, I feel like I remember this, like, stuff happening, but I don't have, like, a vivid memory.
Guilty loyalty.
Yeah. Hmm. 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 See, dude, that's so weird. Because I did the exact opposite. I've been such a quiet, like, student. Like the quietest fucking student. Quiet, 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 quiet. Did not speak a fucking word unless spoken to. Until, the end of high school. Then I became the fucking loud kid. With my friends. Fucking with the substitutes. Not like in the mean way like the popular kids do, but just like, you know, yo, teacher, what 9 plus 10, dumbass shit, and just having a blast. But that's so weird because you were the opposite. You had a blast, and then you were like, all right, I need to shut the fuck up. To me, I was like, I've been a good fucking student. Like, school doesn't fucking matter. Fuck this shit. Fuck teachers. Fuck. Obviously, I was still respectful, but like, you know, I didn't do my work. I didn't give a fuck about that. Talk to my buds. Fucking whatever. Yeah, it is strange, but I get it too in a weird way. I don't know how, but I feel like I kind of understand it, even though like I can't explain why. That's what I'm wondering. I know Natalie doesn't remember like guess as much, or I don't know. I know you've talked to her more than I have about that stuff, but as far as I know, I don't think she really recalls like a crazy amount. She really, from what I've seen, bases her opinion about him on what we say. Because she like wanted to go over there, and then I was like, "Yeah, he's been treating me like fucking dog shit." And then after a while, she was like, "Well, after you told me everything, like I don't really want to go over there, or like that's disgusting." And to me, like that's strange because with you, it's like no matter what I say, you're gonna have your opinion. No matter what you say, I'm gonna have my opinion. So it's like I know it doesn't really matter. But with her, it's like okay, maybe I should be careful about what I say because I'm not sure she has like a full, solid own opinion on him.
Like about your dad?
Yeah.
I know she told me that she's been like distancing from him and stuff. Like that's a lot of it.
Mm,
But I just meant that she's just been distancing. She doesn't like it.
yeah. Yeah. She does. She. Yeah. She seems pretty. Yeah. Like well, I guess like you said, normal. I don't know if she had like her mental issues, but we kind of all did. I know that shit hit me hard as fuck during high school, and then like the last like 2 years. Just it was really much like this year that I've been kind of like doing all right. Like before that, I mean, I'll say ever since seventh grade, it was like my biggest fucking struggle. It was just like I guess finding a reason to like continue. It's like, dude, what? Shit's so ass. I was not even in like a sad way. Like obviously I was sad and all that shit, but like not even in like a I'm so sad. It's just like literally, like logically, give me a fucking reason. Oh, you've been given life. It's okay. The fuck type of reason is that? Or it's like like you're lucky. You only get one chance, and it's like, well, does it really fucking matter if I don't like it? hmm Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean I totally get that. I was the same fucking way. Like I would talk to, my friend or I guess Cameron. But yeah, it was the same thing. Like I talked to him, I'd be like I know these are what my reasons should be, but they're not. And that's an issue. Like that's like I don't understand why. It's like the biggest thing. And really, I just kind of thugged it out. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, done my research. From what I hear, the best thing to do is have friends, have hobbies, and like try and be as peaceful as possible. So I'd go for walks at like 5 in the morning with some music in my ear, walking, chilling. I got really into art and music and skating and cars, but like nothing fucking helped. Not a single thing helped ever. And yeah, it's like it'll work for like a week and then you get burnt out and then you're like, okay, now I'm back to square one. And then it's like, okay, do I really even like these hobbies? Like once you get into that mood, you're like, wait, I don't even fucking like this. Like, there's been times where I was like, I don't even like cars. And then I think like, wait, no, I do. What the fuck am I even talking about? Like I just be like tweaking. Oh man, shit's strange. But I figured you were always like going through the same shit. I was like, I know he is. He's just doing his own thing. Like you were, I always knew you were going through like a lot of shit. I don't know, I don't know why. I just knew because I thought you kind of did some of the shit that like I would do, or like obvious shit, at least to me. Like, dude, this motherfucker lays down all day and watches YouTube. Like, that's not normal. You can like YouTube, but I know you don't like it that much. It gets to a point where you're just watching shit just because you got, like, that's what that's just what you're gonna do. And I was like, that's not normal. I knew that, but at the time, like we didn't talk, and I was like, well, he got that shit. Like, I know he got that shit. I was never like too worried because I was like, okay, I'm going through crazy shit too. I'm like here, I'm chilling. I was like, he got it. I was like, he's gonna, you know, maybe think about it, maybe even try or get close to trying. But I was like, nah, he'd be alright. And then after he started having issues, then I was like, nah, she got that shit too. She's just a crybaby. Yeah. And see, to me, I was always like blind to that. But it's also because yeah, because I don't know. I guess to me, I always viewed them as like somewhat as our saviors in a way because it was like, we went from being damn near homeless to like, we got a house, we got food on the table, clothes on my back. They be tweaking sometimes. He be tweaking when he drinks, but like to me, I was like, we're in a good spot. Fuck it, they can, they're not perfect, but whatever. Yeah, Hmm. Yeah, yeah. See, to me with my mom, it's a little easy, but there's definitely like times where I'm like it's just weird. It's like a little bit weird. It like doesn't seem real in like a weird way. And then with Riddell, with him, like it's weird with him too because I mean he's her stepdad, one, but also he's not very like a he obviously cares about us, but he's not one to like say it. Like he's very like it's really weird with him because I don't understand what he really wants. Because I know back then they were like, "Oh, you can call him dad," and we were like, "Fuck no." I don't know if you remember that, but and then I remember one time he told me to get off the game, and like purposefully because I was mad, I put the mic to my mouth and I was like, "All right, guys, gotta get off." My stepdad told me to get off. And then I think after that, it's just been weird with him. Because like the boxing, we got pretty close to the boxing, but then he dropped that because he wanted to work more. And then that happened, and then it's just been kind of weird since. Like sometimes I'll have some good ass conversations with him. Like he definitely like put some good like work ethic in me and like you know like raw like actual life lessons and shit. That's what I think too. Which like it's so weird because now it's like okay, like I do care a lot about him and stuff, and I really appreciate things he's done and everything. But then I remember I was like, wait, I didn't really like you when we were small, and that's weird. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I don't. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like I think because I didn't know any different, I was just like I never thought it was weird. I was like, you know what? He's kind of right. We're poor as fuck. He's got a point. So I was just like, I mean, you're kind of right. We get yelled at for asking for like cereal, so it makes sense. Why the fuck should I have money? Or like, I don't know if I ever told you, but he threw me one time when he was drunk. Yes, he like spun me over his head and threw me at a couch. But it was that black couch. I don't know if you remember that black couch we used to have. That it was pretty much like a frame with like a black fucking thing just thrown on it. And I was telling him, I was like, oh, yeah, I like Karate Kid. I like whenever he like spins him on top of his head or some shit and throws him. I thought that shit was cool as fuck. And he was drunk and he was like, oh, really? You mean like this? And then put his beer down, picked me up, and like spun me over his head and chucked me at the fucking couch. And my head hit like the metal like armrest. And I was just like, oh, like what the fuck? And then he was like, you're fine, you're fine. Let me look. Nah, you're fine. Just lay down. Yeah, and then I like vividly remember him drunk driving like all the time with us. I remember being a kid and being like, this ain't right, but I guess I never thought about it. And then now I like remember, I've been remembering sometimes, and I'm like, that was like really, really not okay. Like, not even a little bit okay. And it's so weird to think about like that version of him and then like the version now. Yeah, like, hmm and yeah, like I've had conversations with him about you a lot, and I can tell you, he really, 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 really cares for you and us in general,
But
like
not
a lot.
personally.
Hmm?
But not in like a personal way. Not like in a way like he cares about what y'all want or y'all's dreams or anything. More just like, oh, you're my kid, kind of.
Yeah.
You literally talked to me about it. Don't even look at me like that. You literally told me he only cares because I'm his son, but not for anything that you want.
I guess sometimes,
Okay,
but
whatever, whatever.
I don't know. I don't know. But at least from past conversations I've had with him, like he really, really, really cares, and it's hard to get him to like talk about that stuff, but he really, truly cares. Um, it's just like I think he's very like I don't know, like he thinks it's kind of gay to care about somebody. Like honestly, really think it's that simple. He thinks it's gay and not manly to care for somebody. And then like Kelly was saying, um, I guess I told her that he only really cares for us because we're like his kids. But I want to say I said that probably in general because he kind of does act like that in general. He's kind of weird like that because he really only has those conversations with me when we drink or when he drinks, not when we drink. But when I'm around him, he's like grilling and it's just me and him. He'll like tell me all this shit and then he'll turn around and just be like weird. Cause like I got him a keychain for Father's Day and it was like be safe, but it said dad instead, not like stepdad or anything. And then he was just kind of like, okay, thank you, Timo. It's like, what? So it's like, it's really confusing me. It's like, it's, I don't know if you appreciate it or if you're grossed out by it.
Are you talking about Riddell?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were talking about your dad.
No. Tom
That's why
Riddell.
I was like, you're gonna piss me off saying no.
No, with my dad, yeah, I feel like he
It's
does
like
kind of
saying
only
he
care
only
because we're
cares because
his
you're
kids.
his kid, not anything you want.
Yeah. No, he definitely doesn't.
You said stepdad. I was like, why would it say stepdad? And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, you're talking about Riddell.
My dad only really cares about what I want if he thinks it's cool. Like the
Like he
Corvette
doesn't care about your
or
dreams
the
or
car.
your like aspects on life. He only cares
Yeah.
like yeah he has like his what he thinks you should
He
be,
has, yeah.
and that's who he cares about, not
He
necessarily
has
what
his
you are.
version of me that he wants me to be.
I thought you were talking about your dad, not Riddell. That's why I was like,
My dad,
I know you saw
he
my
has
face.
like his
I know
own
you.
version of me that like he wants us to
I
be.
know you saw my face when you were like no, and I was like because I genuinely that you're talking about your dad, so I was like, don't say no
Yeah.
if when you yourself told me
Yeah.
that. But yeah, no,
No, you're
Riddell.
talking about Riddell. He's strange like that
It's
though.
because you were talking about your dad the whole time. I don't know
Hmm.
when you switched it to Riddell. I'm gonna get a. Where does packet stay?
They're in the kitchen on the counter. But yeah, like that's the thing with Riddell. He used to be kind of a dick, But now, low key, he's like the perfect dad for Sarah, and like then it's just so like it's kind of wholesome, but like when it comes to me and you, we're like grown already, so it's like strange. Hmm. Yeah, he just didn't want to let it out, and then like that's the
I
thing
don't.
with me. It's even more bittersweet because
You say he's the perfect dad
like
for like Sarah, but I don't think so. Like, I think it's just because she's a kid right now. But like, there are some things he's still weird about. You know?
yeah,
Like, I feel like if he's like the perfect dad, he would have changed for RJ and Natalie by now too. But I feel like it's just because Sarah's a kid, like a literally 3 years old.
hmm
So it's like he can't really have a like he can't really have much of an opinion because he hasn't
yeah.
there hasn't been like any major decisions.
But what I was gonna
It's kind
say.
of weird sometimes.
I was gonna say it's like even more bittersweet for me because I did get kind of close to him, and like I feel like out of me, you, like you said, of me and you, not that he was
Why
always
would you
like all
please?
over him, but not sorry,
Why would you spit that right on you?
but not that he was kind of always all over him, but for me it was like weird because when we did the boxing thing, we got like really close, and then he just like stopped, and it was like we didn't spend no time together anymore, and I was like that's so it was such a weird thing because we didn't know my dad at the time, so it was like, oh my god, like I kind of have a dad now, and that's kind of like all I wanted. And then it was just like, nope, never mind. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, all right. And then like later on, we have conversations about like you, Natalie, RJ. So I knew he trusted me. I knew we could have those conversations because he would even tell RJ's grandma to leave, so it would just me being him. And those conversations are real. I would tell him like things like, RJ feels like this, not that it feels like this. Benny, I don't know. I feel like this is what he feels like. We just need to like make him comfortable or make him feel welcomed because he's probably been through shit before, and he would agree. And you know, I would help him out with like us. And so it's like now, like as of right now, it's just weird because like it's kind of like none of that shit ever happened. Now it's like, okay, I got him a thing for Father's Day that says dad instead of stepdad. I feel like he would really appreciate that, and maybe it would like click in again. Like, okay, we can have like father and son type of things, but in a weird way, like I feel like he just like looked at it and was like, oh, thank you.
I feel like
Like,
he just doesn't know how to show his emotions.
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fucking like, yeah, me too, but. That's like it's such a weird thing, especially like again right now for me because it's like okay, my dad's trying. He got me a job. He wants to help me with things, but Riddell did kind of save our lives. So like, and then it's like then I feel bad because it's like you're putting your best foot forward, and I would love to say that I would choose him, but I know I wouldn't. And that like it's kind of weird to say when I'm living in his house, like speaking inside his house, you know? It's such a like a weird thing. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, like I feel wrong for it, like guilty, even though it's like no, like he's still in debt to you. But then it's like, he pays for my lunch and I feel bad. Like, how's that possible?
But he also threatens to take it all away if you just stay
Yeah,
here. Also, you did say that you feel like the only reason he wanted you here was so he could brag
yeah.
about you, not necessarily because he genuinely wanted you here.
It's so weird. It's so weird with him because he's like 50-50. Sometimes he's very much like, kind of treats me as this art piece that he's been working on. And then other times he's like, yeah, I want you to have this job so you can do whatever you want in life and be happy. So it's like, yeah, dude, it's so weird. Some days it's just like I'm just here because he wants me to be here. And like, oh, look at my son. And other times it's like, I don't care what you do, just be happy. What? There's no way you're saying that. I just don't know what's real. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I feel like we were for like the whole time. Because he'd take us to the mall, maybe get not only like one or two things, and that was it. And then after that, it was just like, let's go see your uncle, and then be like, look, it's Timo Hata Benny, and that's it. Then he would just like we would go inside and he'd sit outside with them. And it was like, uh, that's I don't know how I feel about that. Like, look, it's Ceci. Yo, Ceci, look, it's Timo. What up? Oh, hey, Timo. All right, you can go back to your room. What? I don't get it.
Your return honors me, Guardian.
Hmm.
Brave Guardian, fight like you have never. What good would it do something?
That's the yeah. That's what I don't get either. Like, it's not an issue for me, like at all. I like it's just a thing. I kind of figured. would happen because I think he knows you're kind of like iffy on him. And I was like, well, he knows he knows I'm at least willing to give him a shot, so that's enough for him to not give a fuck anymore. You know, I feel like the only time it was even was when we first met him at McDonald's. Was whenever it was like, okay, let me try and get all the y'all. But of course, not that he kind of she just kind of like folded immediately. And then I think me and you were kind of weird, and you were kind of like no, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. And then he was like, okay, well, Timo's, I could win him over later. Benny, though, I don't know. And then especially once I moved, that was just kind of it. It was like, okay, you're doing good. Heard anything from Benny? Nope. Did you see Benny this weekend? Nope. And I was like, I already know that it's not like an issue for me either to where like I'm jealous because like I mean I'm really not, but but yeah, I think I don't know why. I want to say it's because you're the oldest. You have his name. Um, you also don't want to be around him. I think he knows that or figured that. And if he doesn't know that, he knows you probably don't really care to talk to him. Because like the phone shit. And for me, I was like strange on that because a part of me was like, come on, Benny. And then the other part of me was like, hold on, who the fuck am I to judge? And what the fuck did I expect? Like, I knew what was gonna, like, I know. Like, but also, like, I'm not you. I can't be like, oh, fuck it, Benny. That's like, it's a whole different thing than me.
Yeah, because from like an outside view, it's like, okay, you're talking about the phone thing, right?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Honestly, I'm kind of happy it's that way because I don't want all that attention. But what were you gonna say, Kevin?
I said from like an out, you're talking about the phone thing.
Hmm.
I said from the outside view, yeah, like it's like from the outside view, it's like damn, like, you're wrong for that for letting that man pay for your phone. But and the deal was you pay for and he'll pay for your phone if you like
Hmm.
talk to him or whatever. And you kind of didn't put up your end of the deal, so you just take his money. But then on like if you're really looking at it, it's like okay, but this dude had you know when he was a kid happened to see all this stuff. His mom getting beat. This dude was not in his life. Did not help him with anything in his life. That and no one could say, oh, but that's not his fault. It is his fault because he could have just kept his hands to himself and none of that would have happened.
Yeah.
Um, but anyway, like he's caused so much like
Trouble.
yeah destruction in your lives that like taking this a little bit of this like man's money for all of that is really not that. crazy, like it's understandable, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But yeah, looking at it from like an outside person's view, it's kind of like I get how like people are like be like like oh Benny's wrong for that, but then it's like you really have to like pay attention about who he's taking from really. It's not like if some random ass person, it's like someone that's caused a lot of like trouble, destruction, like things like that, trauma.
Yeah, makes sense. What were you saying, Benny? Oh, yeah. Um, in terms of Natalie, I don't know. I feel like he has kind of done a lot for her. I feel like he's done the most for her, but also I think it's because she took the most advantage.
I was like gonna say like she asked for the most.
Yeah, she like anytime we went over, can I get a new phone? Like, damn. But as for me, I'm not really tripping because well, one, I don't like speaking Spanish, so I don't really want him to pull me towards his side of the family. And then also, like, I'd rather like get this job and then just do my own thing. I don't want to be like attached to him. Bless you. That's why I'm trying to get like the title of the truck, and then once the CRV's paid off, like trade it in and get it under my name. That way, it's like okay, no attachments. I'm chilling. And then once I get my own apartment, like really, I'll be chilling because then it'll just be work that I see them. I don't think so. Maybe to see it the first time, but I doubt he's gonna be like, "I'm coming over." I don't see why he would. I mean, we don't even talk that much. Even now, we really don't talk that much. Sometimes, but usually it's just like cars, payments, shit like that. It's not like hobbies and shit like that. It's just like, oh, when the CRV's paid off, I'm gonna trade it in. Okay. I think. Oh, on us, I want to say with Natalie, he'll never have a bad thought, just because that's his little girl.
What?
But with you, I feel like his thought is 50-50. It's like half of him is like upset that you won't give him a shot, and the other half like wants to treat you as best as possible. That way, you will give him a shot. And for me, I think he's pretty content that I'm a hard worker and that I'm working and learning and all that, and I don't give him any issues.
I feel like he just thinks that he is the middle child. You're kind of just like the middle child.
Yeah, but
Like,
I think he's just kind of like he's good. He's good. He's straight. Like I don't gotta worry. Or like I'm not tripping about nothing. That's what I feel. I mean,
I think I think with you, I think he knows like you're not gonna come home,
yeah.
or like he thinks it at least.
Fuck, what the hell was I gonna say?
If we have a wedding, that'd be awkward. Just saying.
Yeah.
Because like we're the and you're one from there and then your dad. But then also on my side, my mom and dad have to be there, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna uninvite Johnny or Jana. Like,
But fuck, I really forgot what I was gonna say. You cut me off. Man.
you forgot before I said that.
No, you cut me off. I
No,
was about to say
you
it.
literally said I forgot what I was gonna say, and then I said if we have a wedding.
No, before that.
You
first
literally
time.
said, I forgot what I was going to say.
No, the first time. Before that. I just said before that.
Like the middle school thing?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's probably the same way that like my mom thought of you when we were kids. It's like he's straight, whatever. Mhm. Mhm. Really? See, that's insane. And it's so weird for like just because like I mean I'm sure I don't know because I don't really get to see that part of him anymore. Besides like when I first started, so it's weird to be like hate on him now, knowing that he doesn't really do that no more. At least not to that extent. But at the same time, it's like I have vivid memories. Like one specifically, I don't even know why. I have a specific memory of my mom washing the dishes, crying while my dad was like yelling at her. I don't know why that one's just stuck in my head since I was a kid. I think that might be like one of the first times I might have like realized that it was not okay. And then another one, I don't know if he forced her or if it was because she had like a mouth sore or something. But I swear to God, I remember him making my mom drink alcohol, like like that 99%. Like you know, I swear I remember him making her drink it outside. I really want to ask her about it because I know if she did not drink it, I know she like swished it around in her mouth and then like, threw it up afterwards.
What?
My mom,
No, to what?
what Kelly?
What did she drink?
Alcohol, like that 99% like cut alcohol that you put on your cuts and stuff.
Why would she drink that?
I don't know. That's why I just said I want to ask her about it.
No, like, what was the story here?
I remember my dad forcing her to drink it or switch it around in her mouth when I was a kid.
Like, rubbing alcohol?
Yes,
That's a,
the one that you put on cuts and shit.
that's weird.
But I want to ask her about that because I have a vivid memory of that, and I want to say that she had like two bottles. So like, it's like that's extremely weird because like if he was making her drink that, like she could have fucking died.
I don't know about die, but, like,
Mm-hmm.
I would get really sick.
Really? Like on my dad's side? What the fuck? I just remember her like really, really, really not wanting to do it and then doing it anyways and like spitting it all out or throwing it up. And then like being extremely like, coughing and like disgusted but like kind of being forced to do it anyways. And I don't I don't know, I have a vivid memory of that. And then another weird thing is that I only have one like I don't remember them being together at all. Besides like maybe those two memories and like other memories that y'all bring up that I kind of remember when y'all bring it up. But those two and like one other one is the only memories I have of them like really being together. And what the other one was like walking around, like them two like holding hands walking around the park when we had that go kart in the cold. That blue go kart. I put that shit over like 3 times. Yeah.
Well, I'm using that as like a foot holder.
Yeah. I don't either until y'all like bring shit up and then I remember. Or like I don't know. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, dude. It's so weird. It's so like for real. Dude, it's so strange to think that like a good reason why we probably don't remember such crazy things is because they were so goddamn normal to us that we didn't have any reason to remember it because it was normal. Because now it's like, okay, yeah, he did that, but I remember it being normal. Like I remember not having an issue with it at all, and just being like another day, another dollar. But like now, because obviously I know now, it's like, okay, no, nah. But like, I wonder the things I would remember if I knew it wasn't right. Uh, I think like that's so weird because like I feel like I remember that, but I don't remember like the vision. I do I do remember that, but I want to say I only remember because I was so fascinated by it that I was jealous that I didn't get to see it. But I think it was you and Natalie. And the weird thing that you bring up that is that like yesterday I was like just driving the trailer and we were parked so the dude was spewing water out the trailer or whatever. I was just sitting and I saw this like weird figure in the sky. And he just like kept coming towards us, and I was like, no way, no way, no way, I'm seeing a UFO for the first time in my life. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. So I fucking stayed on it, and it was coming extremely slow. And I got closer, and it was like red, like red. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Maybe like it's an RC plane or some shit. And it got like right above me, right? It flew like right over us, and it was like the size of like a bit like a vulture, and it was like the bottom of it was like all red, like a regular like red spray paint. Um, and it was like the shape of like a semicircle or like a half circle, I guess, but like oval, so like half of an oval. And I was convinced it was like, okay, it's an RC plane, whatever. It's just weirdly shaped because it was red and bright, and it didn't go fast at all or anything. And I was like, okay. But then when I looked up, I was like, I'm trying to look for like some sort of propeller or something to like indicate that it is like a little RC plane. But I didn't see anything at all. Like there was nothing. And I know they have like jet operated RC cars and shit now, but like that thing was way too flat because it was like I want to say if I held it in my hand, it wouldn't be like any thicker than me holding up like a C, like with my thumb and my pointer finger. Yeah, it looked really thin, and it was just going extremely smoothly across the sky. But it was weird because it was so small. And then I was like, I kind of convinced myself like it's some sort of RC plane that I've never seen before. I don't know if I just didn't get a good look at it, or if it was just had like a different type of propeller thing up top that I couldn't see. I don't know, but it was really weird. And I remember right after it crossed over me, I had to move the trailer up a little bit. I moved it a little bit, so I took my eyes off of it for like 5 seconds. And I turned back around. I could not find that shit. I could not find that shit. I got out of the truck and stared at the sky for like 45 seconds scanning. There's no way it would have gotten that far. And I was like, where the fuck did that go? And I was like, okay, maybe my eyes are just not picking it up. Because there's planes in the sky and you don't see it until you do. But I was like, dude, what? Like that, it was so confusing. I'm still confused. I'm pretty sure it was like some sort of RC plane or something. But like, I can't like not think that it might have been something. Yeah. No, it made no noise. It made no noise, and it. I saw it coming from like 3 football fields away, just really slowly, like real slowly, maybe like 5 or 10 miles an hour, just gliding. It took like a solid like 3 minutes for it to like get over me. Like that's how slow it was going. And then that's why I was so confused why I turned around and it was like never like I never saw it again. I didn't see it turn back because I thought maybe they flew it back around. Nothing. Nothing. So I was like, what? And if that is a UFO, like, that thing is small as fuck. like, like, that is small as hell, small as hell. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, really. I really wouldn't. I don't know if you've searched up any of that Bob Lazar stuff, but I don't know. Bob Lazar, I don't want to get too deep in that story, but pretty much he worked for Area 51. He worked on some UFOs, and he like exposed them, and NASA claimed, or not NASA, the government claimed they don't know who he is, and he never worked for them. But um, at some point, he made like a rocket powered car that he took to work every day, and the media guys thought it was cool, so they put it in a magazine. And like 20 years later, somebody found the magazine with his name, NASA, everything was on there that he said, and like so now it's proven. And on top of that, people found some files with his name on there that were like leaked or some shit. So like they know he worked there. And then he started in the videos he made like in 1990, like 1980 or something, old as fuck. He was talking about like some like locks to doors, but they like instead of it being like a code, it was like a machine that measured your bone density, and he like explained it down to the T. And of course, back then everybody was like, "Dude, you're fucking nuts. You're crazy." And then 20 years later, you know, the government starts like releasing like, files and shit because the laws that have been passed. Sure enough, there's a little bone density like machine thing, and it looks to the T of how he explained. And then like slowly, as more information about like the old days, I guess, is getting released, his story just keeps getting more and more confirmed, and it's just strange. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And he claims that the ships were small as hell. Like you had to crawl into their doorways and shit, and that well not crawl but like crouch to get into the doorways, and that at the time they were pretty brand new technology to the government, and that they could only get it to levitate up a little bit, up and down a little bit before they like had to shut it off. And that was it. That's all they knew. And they brought in him. I think he said there was 4 UFOs, and they would bring in scientists from all around the world and just pretty much throw them at it and be like, if you can figure even one thing out, write it down. Like that's your whole job. His whole job was pretty much fuck with their technology until something happens or you figure something out. And when he was there, the only thing they found out was how to turn it on, make it levitate up and down just a tiny bit, and that was it. And but he did say that they were able to extract something out of it, but that it like emitted gravity.
What time is it?
Yeah, it's insane. It's 12:55. But
12:55. Aren't you working tomorrow?
yeah, but it'll be fine.
You have to get up in 4 hours.
I'll be fine, baby. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, Benny has to go to sleep. Yeah, dude, and they killed his wife. I think.
Whose wife?
Yeah. So the I think they picked up his wife or something, and then she died in a car accident.
Mm.
But he was never able to get the other person's information, and then his wife's car and his wife's body. I think the body he never got to see, and nobody ever got to see, and the vehicle he tracked it down for a couple of years, and eventually he found out that some random dude in Mexico bought it, and it was never to be seen again. Like some random dude bought it like right after the accident, like immediately after the accident, he bought it and it got sent to Mexico, and that was the end of that. I think it was him, or maybe it was another guy. I don't remember. But yeah, uh, crazy shit. Oh, dude, our government's fucked up. Did you ever learn about how the U.S. bombed the children's hospital back in like the U.S. government bombed like a children's hospital back in like World War I or two. I don't think it was the U.S., but it was like somewhere else. Like they bombed a children's hospital. No, it wasn't recent. It was like back then. But yeah, like they bombed children's hospital and like did a bunch of crazy shit, and it got covered up. Oh, okay. I'll let you go sleep after this one. But this one's insane. I told Kelly about it. Um, so I think it was World War I or World War II. The Japanese was taking women and children and conducting experiments on them, like crazy experiments on them. Yeah, women and children, like pregnant women and regular women and children. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember what it was called, but I do like they did a bunch of crazy experiments. Like gave them poison, made them sick, and then gave them poison. Chopped their arms off to see what would happen. And then the U.S. when they captured them did a plea deal and let them off scot free as long as they gave them the information that they learned from that. And sure enough, they just gave them the information and went off about their day. No fines, no one got in prison, nothing at all. Yeah, that's insane. Like they literally like chopped up little kids and killed babies and got off scot free.
How, how do people like? How do you know about that stuff?
Hmm. Oh, I think we were talking about the same thing because
Log off the TV so I can watch One Piece. Are you done?
what kind of
Are you done?
with what?
TV.
No, well, I have to use it to talk to Benny
I thought you were on Discord.
on the PS5. But yeah, I think we're talking about the same thing because that shit sounds like damn near identical. Yeah, I think with the one that I was talking about, I think it was the U.S. It was either the U.S. or the Japanese. I know that for 100% fact. But they bombed a children's hospital, and I think like went crazy, like raped and like tortured and like all that crazy stuff, like all that crazy shit. Yeah, and then they like people found out and they got covered up. Yeah, dude, the government. Oh, God, bro. I got like real deep into like government stuff, and oh my god, there is no hope. No hope.
It's time for you to go to sleep.
Hmm. No, I don't think so. Hmm. Hmm. Really? What the fuck? Yeah, dude. It's insane what these motherfuckers be doing. Like it is truly fucking crazy.
It's weird to me that like humans can be born with no sympathy. You know?
Yeah, me too. I fucking love. What'd you say, Kevin?
It's weird to me that humans can be born with like no sympathy.
Oh yeah, but um, yeah, dude. A part of me, like, I recently really got big into Scientology. If you know what that is, I've done crazy research on that.
You said
I'm
after
sure
that
you've
story, I'm
watched
gonna
rail
let
skateboarding. Okay, Aaron Cairo secretly, well, not secretly, but kind of secretly, has just been like exposed. He is the like head of like the San Antonio uh like Scientology thing. Like he runs
I
like
thought
that
his name
whole
was
bitch.
David. I thought his name was David.
No, that's the owner of the entire thing. But yeah, so he just turned out to be like running the San Antonio, like I guess franchise. That's not what it's called, but chapter, the San Antonio chapter of Scientology.
Just
Yeah, yeah, it is fucking crazy.
you know what's crazy?
And then yeah, and Braille skateboarding at that place completely shut down now. All the people that worked with him, they're kind of exposing, or like Carlos Lastra. You remember him, the Mexican guy? Turned out to be a drunk that was like fucking with the kids there. Yeah, yeah. It's a whole thing. Oh, and I don't know if you were watched back then or know history of Braille, but the second guy, I forgot his name, but the one that Aaron Cairo created Braille with, he is also high up in Scientology. So it's yeah, it's crazy. And dude, me too. That shit caught me so off guard because I saw like videos of like Aaron Kairos lying to all of you guys. Like Aaron Cairo lies about being Scientology thing, and dude it is insane because that shit's a cult. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, and also fuck is his name? Tom. He's a stunt guy, super famous. Tom. He did that stunt with the airplane where he held onto it. Tom Cruise. He is like pretty much second in command in Scientology. Yeah, he's like the leader's number one, like best friends. There's a video of him like saluting a statue of the creator of it and like saying something and like saluting and being kind of like praising like Ron L. Hubbard and then like the entire crowd like it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Yeah, but like Aaron Cairo, that shit caught me so off guard. But it kind of makes sense because he's weird as fuck. I thought he was just awkward. Nope. It's insane. I was so disappointed. Dude, me too. No, dude. I'm I'm kind of the opposite as you because you said you want to be in like a farm and then get away from everything. Dude, you don't know how bad when I found out about Scientology. I even told Kelly I wanted to join just to like be a part of it and like have like a self documentation of just like crazy shit like that. Or like I would have loved to get like obviously it's a stretch. I probably would never happen or probably wouldn't even be able to get it. But get to like high up FBI, CIA, like confidential shit and really learn like the secrets that the government holds. I would love to get deep in that shit, even if they killed me afterwards. Because dude, I don't know. That shit fascinates me. I find it scary but fascinating. Well, I guess I don't. I really don't find it scary. It's just insane and extremely fascinating. Dude, I don't know. Because I watched this one guy that also worked in confidential shit, and I watched like a 2 hour long interview with him. And dude, this guy spat out some crazy shit, like crazy shit. And he's like notable, like he's also notable, more notable than Bob Lazar. Like I think he worked for the president and like shit like that, like crazy shit. And he was saying how there's like they have like uh he said an undisclosed amount of like alien bodies, but it's more than like they say it's like more than like five. And they know they have like a ton of like UFO crash remnants and bodies and technologies that they've reverse engineered and crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit. And like it cannot be denied. Yeah. It's crazy. Wait, who was alive? Oh Jesus. Oh that yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Not even, dude. Not even. Maybe he did come back and they just knew ahead of time and caught that motherfucker. Maybe that's why he hasn't struck us down. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go too. But I know me and Kelly are gonna be spending a lot of time together this weekend, but I'll for sure find some time. I know we're gonna get bored at some point. Yeah.
Alex, guess what episode of One Piece I'm
Yeah.
on?
All right. You too.